Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Melanie back with Melanie Loves Death Metal. Not a death metal video today. Black metal, which is something I'm going to incorporate into this channel, so maybe I'll change the name of it. Wanted to show off a box set that I got a couple months ago. Added it to my collection. I just love it so much. Love the music, obviously. I love the project or the band. Wanted to add all of their vinyls into my collection, and this was probably the best economical approach to do it. Didn't have to try and go after those older releases and spend an arm and a leg. I was able to just get everything in one sale. So yeah, I'm gonna be showing off my current Taake collection today, all in one picture vinyl box set. So this is the Taake 7fjell picture disc vinyl box set. Comes in a really nice box, and then on the back it shows you all of the picture discs in the collection. This is all of Taake's 7 full-length studio albums. Again, this was just the easiest way for me to get all of them into my collection. They're still for sale on Amazon. I did not get mine on Amazon. I actually bought mine at a local record shop that I saw had it. But yeah, if you're looking to add this to your collection, definitely do it. If you love this music and you love this band slash pretty much one-man band, because he's been in the band the whole time. But yeah, definitely grab this. It does come with a really cool slip mat. That's the extra added bonus into this box. I currently am using this slip mat on my record player. I thought that was really nice thick slip mat. So yeah. In the background, if you can hear the music, I'm actually currently playing the first full length from Taake, and that is Natastid. I'm butchering that. So yeah, if you're not familiar with Taake, the main man host, I believe is how you say his name. He's been in the band. He's primarily the only guy that has written and made all the music into this band. The original member from beginning to end so far. Well, not end. I don't think they're broken up or anything yet, but they haven't released anything in a while. So the first 3 albums came out relatively close to each other, and then they took quite a bit of a hiatus there before they came back and released the last 4. So really kind of small background there. But yeah, these picture discs are very nice, and they sound phenomenal. Each side is its own picture of host there. Again, I don't typically collect picture discs, and I know I've called it out in the last video, but this was too good to pass up. I had read reviews, heard it sounded great, so I just, I decided to treat myself, and I got this, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, very simple. All the picture discs are going to have the same similar slip cover, and then on the back it says the names of the songs. So yeah, this is the first full length, classic black metal, fantastic album. I listen to this all the time. So yeah, if you're not familiar with this music, check it out. All right, so that's the first one. And then the second one, as you know, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this. Bjorgen. Someday I'll learn. But yeah, this is the second full length. Again, another great album, great sophomore album, as they say. The Remedy is working with this music. Obviously, this is probably one of my favorite pictures in the box set. Really good stuff. Again, another great album. And as you're listening through this discography, you'll start to hear a progression and adding layers and different types of almost musical genres in this music. They really, they tried to evolve the sound here. So really good stuff. Again, a great album. Third one, probably one of my favorites. I definitely listen to this one quite a bit. Is Doodskabad, Dodskabad. I'm so bad at Norwegian, so just ignore that. Third full length, obviously songs on the other side. Pictures, here you go. I will say about playing this it doesn't tell you what side is what on the picture disc, so you're kind of guessing. If you take it out and then you forget what picture was on top, chances are you're going to listen to the B-side. So that's probably my one and only complaint about this box set. But if you're one of those people that likes to listen to an album from beginning to end, that may drive you crazy a little bit. But yeah, so this is the trilogy, end of the trilogy before they took a long hiatus, and then they came back, and they came back with a self-title. And this is phenomenal. Really good stuff. This is about the time that I got into Taake. 2008, I think. 2008, 2005, I can't remember. I'm so bad with times. But yeah, this is about the time I started getting into this band, this music, and listening. I have pretty much all the CDs still, I think, in a box somewhere. I don't have a CD player anymore, but yeah, this is one of the first albums I bought, definitely within the discography. I don't think I have all of them on CD. It got to the point where it was hard to find them for sale because they were selling out, and at the time I was not really heavily into music collection, so buying it from distros and stuff like that wasn't something that I was familiar with. But yeah, this was definitely the first album I ever bought from Taake, and probably sentimental in that it's one of my favorites for that reason. So that's the self-title. And then the next one is probably one of my favorite picture discs in this collection, and obviously I think if you're familiar, you know Norg's Vapen. It's just doing really bad. So this one has a little bit more of a liner notes on the back, but for the most part, all of them say like who's playing what on each song, who wrote each song, which is, host. He's the main guy on here. And it has a little bit more liner notes, I've noticed, for this one. So this is another great album, and you start to hear a little bit of a progression in the music where it's not just the normal like black magic sound. Like they start to add a little bit more layers into the music, and they start to progress. And I think it's phenomenal. Obviously, I would have bought the box set if I didn't like all the albums. So this one is probably one of my favorite pictures as well. It's just that creepy, really creepy picture. So there's that one. All right. And again, these all come with nice, jackets, which sometimes, like I said, picture discs don't normally do that. And then they all have like the cellophane wrappers too, which is a nice touch, because sometimes in box sets you don't get that. It's just like the little things that I always appreciate about this stuff. So the next one probably needs no introduction as well if you're familiar with the discography, but Stridens Hoos. I don't know. I'm so bad at this. Again, this one probably has a little bit more of the liner notes on the back. It just says the songs and who did what. But this, like I said, the sound it's starting to progressing. The vocals are starting to sound a little bit more clarity, I guess you could say. The production is a little bit more progressed since the first one, which is obvious in every single discography. It happens all the time, but this is a great album. Probably one of the ones I don't listen to as often as I probably should. I recently just bought this on tape, hoping to get my ears to listen to it a little bit more. So yeah, but again, still great stuff. I don't think there's really that much of a weak album in this discography. Some other people will disagree with me 100%. I know that, especially with this next one, which I know you know what's coming. Kong Vinter is the latest one that has come out, 2017. For me, I love this album. With the exception of the self-title and then the first release, this is definitely one of my favorites. People probably hate me right now for saying that, but I would say for this one, it's got some amazing jam sessions in it where it just almost feels like for a moment you're listening to a classic rock band. It's interesting. It's progressed past the normal black metal recipe, I guess you could say. And that's not saying that the black metal recipe of olden black metal is bad. It's not. It's some of the best music I listen to. this is just, you know, this is different, and they progressed into a different sound, and I think it's phenomenal. It's a very, very good album. It's, like I said, there was definitely quite a bit of hype around it. I think a lot of people loved it, and there's the normal criticism as well, but definitely my favorite album cover out of all of the albums. I love the dark, wintry, like almost Reaper looking silhouette in the snow. Some of my favorite stuff about black metal is that dark imagery. So yeah, Kong Vinter, it's a great album. I think a lot of people got into Taake from this album as well. But again, I know that some people also really didn't care too much for it either, but I still think it's great. So that was obviously the final one in the box set. So yeah, I've been on the hunt for box sets lately. It's not something I typically buy, but I've been trying to build up my collection and getting all of the albums in certain musicians, certain bands, certain projects, discographies. Current one I'm working on is Paysage de Hiver, or Paysage de Hiver. I can't ever say that right either. He has like 30 albums out, I think. A lot of them are singles, some of them are demos, EPs, whatever you want to call them. I think for the first like actual real full length that came out was last year with I'm Bald. Amazing, and he's got another one coming out in April, which I definitely have on pre-order, so I cannot wait to get that. So yeah, discography collecting is a new thing that I'm doing now when it comes to vinyl. Box sets, not something I typically have ever really bought before, but just the Venom one I got like a year or two ago, and then now this one. I know there's a Mayhem box set out there where it's all live albums, and I've seen it around. If I can find it for a good price, I might actually buy it just to have it in my collection. I'm one of those people. I don't typically buy live albums, but some of those would be cool to have, especially the Live and Lipson one. I think that one, I've heard that one sounds great. I actually might go back and take a listen to that today. So yeah, if there are any other box sets, vinyl box sets, tape box sets with black metal artists or death metal artists that are out there that are not insanely expensive, that you think I should take a look at or buy, let me know. I'm always looking. I just bought a Benediction one. That one's coming through Desert Wastelands, and I just got the Seor tape box set. That's on its way as well too. Again, something I'm into now. So yeah, if you're familiar with something that might be out there, let me know. I'm always looking to add more to my collection and of course go bankrupt. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all the support that's been going on. And once again, hop over to my Instagram for the giveaway that I have going on for Feather, Bone, and Undergang tapes. That's going on until this Friday. I'm going to announce a winner, celebrate the next Bandcamp Friday. All right, thanks, guys.